Hello and good evening. Saigan Cat here with some more Dragon Quest 11. We are, I think, ready? Are we ready? Let's check our quests. It might be time to head to the World Tree. I've been pretty... Okay, Sniffelheim quests. I still don't know what the hell to do about this one. Still don't know what to do about that one. Let's go to Sniffelheim, get our quest on, and then we'll probably get to the World Tree tonight. Yay! Isaac McDonald on YouTube says hi, and I'm saying hi back. What's up, Isaac? How's your evening? Have I been in this well? I can never remember the wells I've been in. Where am I? Tiny blue rock floating through the cosmos. The inhabitants call it Earth. You! Tell me what you need. The Vikings who live in the far western reaches of Sniffelheim are rough and rowdy fellows, but they are good people at heart, except for that whole child slavery thing. They honor the royal family with rare and exotic treasures from all over Erdrea, and the kingdom offers them a certain level of financial assistance in return. I serve as the Minister for Viking Affairs, ensuring that relations between our two societies run smoothly. Alas, all has not been smooth of late. Days have passed since the Vikings were due to deliver their last shipment of tributes, but they have not shown their faces. They are usually such sticklers for punctuality. I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them, but I cannot go to check on them myself. What if I were to arrive what if they were to arrive? Words! JFK, what's up? Oust, what's up? You're ahead of me. Gasp. See if I can catch up to you tonight, then. So I know you like SNK, unless it's a different streamer, but we're happy with Terry Bogard and Smash. I am happy with Terry Bogard and Smash. I don't play Smash, but between the Dragon Quest hero and Terry Bogard being added, I mean, it makes me want to play Smash. Peeker! Hello from New York City. Well, hello to from Colorado Springs. Doot 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 doot. Come, Davy. I like how he asks me a question but doesn't demand an answer. You finished Act 1 at your desk at work today? Ah, the joy of having it handheld. Have I ever watched Into the Badlands, and is it good? I don't know. I haven't seen it. That's real random. Yes, we're chasing up the missing tribute. Sorry, but you've made a wasted journey. The truth is, my little brother was the one who went to collect it, but he's gone missing. We've had all the longboats out looking for him. That's why we weren't able to send word to your friend. However, we've had no luck in finding him so far. Every boat that has sailed into the northern seas to try and find him has been driven back by savage sea monsters. You have a sailing ship of your own, yes? If you should bump into my brother on your travels, will you tell him we are looking for him? He sailed to the island north of Yggdrasil. I'm sure he is still around there somewhere. Please, World Walker, he is my only brother. If you see him, tell him to come home. On it! What do you think I'm playing?
Is this?
Yes, this is Dragon Quest XI. I have yet to watch Game of Thrones. Dave. Oh. I suppose he's there to, you know, let me out. Yeah, I reached the DQ10 area, where the statues of the races had been replaced by monsters. There's an area for each of the classic games. Veronica with whips? Why not? Because it's my third time playing the game. I'm trying out new strats. Everything's pretty good, Gabe. How's everything with you? How is the mermaid quest in 2D mode? Still painful. It still hurt. No, Rab is in this game, Super Sorrow. Where else would Rab be? A different Dragon Quest game? I gotta say, Veronica's actually been pretty good with whips. I think I like her with whips more than Sylvando with whips. Sail, World Walker. I'm a Viking, and I hail from snowy Sniffelheim. I have come here to find a present for Her Majesty the Queen. What? My brother sent you to tell me to come home right away. Ha ha, he is such a worry guts. Yes, my ship may have sunk, but apart from that, I am perfectly fine. Indeed, I am better than fine. The seas around this island are absolutely teeming with Queen Friesabel's favorite food, scruffy urchins. They may look a little tatty, but they taste incredible. I have found just the biggest, juiciest specimen I have ever seen. It will make a perfect present for Her Majesty. I just have to sail back to Sniffelheim and... Ah, now I see the problem. Would you take this back to Sniffelheim for me? Yeah, Sylvando with daggers isn't great. Sylvando with swords isn't great. Sylvando with whips isn't great. Like... regardless of what I do, I just can't get big damage out of him. It's like he's stuck as a utility character. I mean, he's fine with daggers if all you want to do is have him supporting Eric. Like, as dedicated Eric support with daggers, he's fine. No, I tried him with swords too, and he wasn't great with those either. I've been on Mondays before, Sailor Peter. Shut up. It happens. Jade is still a massive MP hog. Wonder if that's just a spears thing.
Oh, wait.
Yep, I'm doing Serena with spears. I do prefer... Hey, Az, thanks for the sub, man. That's weird. Why didn't it play the noise? That's real weird. Why didn't it play the noise? I actually prefer Serena with wands. Like, she's a hell of a caster with wands. I don't think I would have beaten Draconian tougher monsters without Serena on wands. But I'm going for more just like brute force, finish the game quickly this time. Well, there's the pirate hat for Eric. Where does the other half come from? Young man near the tavern in Sniffelheim has been taken in by a certain someone's wicked wiles. Ah, yes, the young man who likes Crystalinda. There's a flower that only blooms near a frozen lake in the south of the Snarfelt. If I'm to win her hand, I must pluck one and bring it back to her. But that place is infested with fierce and ferocious monsters. There is no way I would be able to find it and return alive. I do not know what to do. Yes, that is the point, man. Yeah, Greatsword Luminary is kind of ridiculous, I've been discovering. I've always been a fan of sword and board, or dual-wielding swords, but whew, he's not messing around with his damage. Oh yeah, one-handed sword totally outpaces two-handed sword, but not until post-game. Okay, for the first 2/3 of the game, Greatsword is really the way for Luminary to go.
But yeah, the only
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you want to compare damage by, like, Eric numbers, then, you know, that's just not fair to everybody but Eric. Children, go upstairs. It's alright, Mystic Warrior. How's yours? How? You're asking how you do 10,000 damage with Eric on daggers? Victimizer, Divide, Oomful, and Sap. That's really it. Where on earth is this lake that she was talking about? That doesn't even need to be snooze. Because he's got a trick for poison, paralysis, sleep. What's good about swords? The hero's got some elemental sword attacks in the post-game, and post-game also gives him access to the best weapon in the game, which is a one-handed sword. Great swords are just monstrous at this stage of the game. He said a lake to the south, didn't he? Yes, you can play this in 8-bit, if you have it on the Switch. Where? Let me talk to this guy again. I know exactly where this stupid flower is in 3D. Only by the frozen lake in the south of the Snarefelt. There is no frozen lake in the south of the Snarefelt. Unless... So Divide will double your damage. No, Critical Claim is weak damage by comparison of Victimizer and Persecutor. Is it going to be over by the... You know what? It might be over by the Arboreal Serpent. Or Boreal Serpent. Whatever he's called. Yeah, Greatsword is nice because there's no setup. You can just do your damage. Eric with daggers requires setup, but it usually pays off. Unless you're me, fighting the final boss with tougher monsters on. And then it does not pay off. Then it's just bad all the time. The battle music sounds like cheaty 80s Batman music? Or what? I think it's been too long since you've watched Adam West Batman. The music does not sound like this. Super Sorrow. Critical Claim is not going to outdamage Persecutor or Victimizer. Okay? There's the Snaros. Yeah, Critical Claim is fine for metals, and like, I guess if you're having trouble setting up for a big hit, you can use Critical Claim just to get that damage out, or use it against a monster that's, you know, buffed a couple of times. Like, there are reasons to use Critical Claim, but it's not going to have the same damage output as Persecutor or Victimizer. It's going to have a percentage of that damage output. Dude, Super Sorrow, I don't know why you're not listening to anybody, okay? Divide and Critical Claim is not going to outpace Victimizer and Persecutor. Period. You are incorrect. I have no kinder way than telling you that you are wrong. Okay, I'm not arguing about this anymore. Okay, you asked how we were breaking 10,000 damage with Eric. We told you, and you're arguing with us about it. Okay? Everybody in this chat who has played through... Prove it! I have 100 hours of video of Dragovian Quest mode. I don't have to prove it. The video footage is there. Look through my videos, and it's there. Check the tapes. Check the Gildiga fight. Or, oh, you can't check the final battle because YouTube Square Enix blocked it. Sounds like you need to do a new full Draconian 2D only mode. Ha 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 ha! You know what? You guys get me up to 3,000 a month on Patreon and I'll do it. 3,000 a month on Patreon, I will do this in 2D mode and I will do it with every Dragovian quest on. You're on. If only a quarter of my subscribers pledged $1 a month, I would be able to do that. A third. If only a quarter of my subscribers pledged, I could retire though and still do this full time. I'm at 10,000 now. Isn't Dragovian a DQ8 thing? There are Dragovian trials in the post-game of 8. I think I said it. It's Draconian. Draconian options in this handicap you in various ways. If we get Saigan full-time, we can make him play DQ swords every weekend. Jesus. Oust. What the hell, right? Yeah, right? 3,000 to go through that hell? Oh, for anything less than 3,000? I'm not making 3,000 a month at my job. I do need wiggle room for when people decide, I don't want to support this guy anymore, and then drop out. Because it's true. Patreon is only as reliable as the people who are supporting you on it. I've bounced between like $100 and $500 a month on Patreon in the last year alone. Not everyone can be Sakimi-chan. Did I'm still missing... I'm missing a bookshelf somewhere for the pirate gear. Ah, guys, where do I get the rest of the pirate outfit? No, you're fine, Gabe. I did misspeak. It's Draconian trials in this, or Draconian mode, or whatever, and Dragovian trials in 8. Yeah, I misspoke, and I apologize for any confusion that may have caused. Is it under the sea? Under the sea. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. It's possible. That's a good idea, Red Mage. I kind of skimmed over this area. Do I buy it? He doesn't understand me because I'm not a fish. Shannon wants to know if there's significance to the number 23 anywhere in current pop culture. Glad to know I like Disney. I don't even like The Little Mermaid that much. I think that's from the very beginning of Disney's golden age. Like, they're kind of figuring out what really works. Where do I get the rest of the pirate costume? God damn. I can. Have I found any new costumes other than the free DLC pet sets and Veronica's baby boar? That is one of the DLC sets. No, I haven't seen any other ones. They're probably in post-game. Speaking of The Little Mermaid, I wonder what type of crab Sebastian was. Jamaican. He's one of those Jamaican crabs. How am I liking 2D mode? Do I prefer it to 3D mode? I wouldn't say that I prefer it. I think that they're both excellent, and I would have either of them. They both have their benefits. For eye candy, yeah, 3D mode is definitely way better. But like for just playing through the game, 2D mode is definitely a faster, lighter experience. I agree. DQ7 was a good game. Name a mainline Dragon Quest game that's not good, though. That's not 2. 2 stays out of this discussion. I'm actually really looking forward to playing the Switch version of 2. Because I understand that the changes they made to the mobile game really do a good job of balancing it out a bit. 1's not bad. 1 is nearly groundbreaking for the time. 6 is just meh for you, Oust. Yeah, 6 is definitely a love it or hate it game. I can kind of see both sides of that coin. Like, I get why 6 has its fans, but I also get why people didn't like 6. But no, DQ1 is not bad. Pirates. Pirate costume. Pirate costume. Where on earth? DQ11 Eric Pirate. I feel like I've been really thorough this playthrough. I'm really annoyed that it hasn't shown up. Those are luminary costumes. Which we have missed a luminary costume, because we didn't go back and do more of the horse racing. Eric. Swindler set. Pirate King's coat. You're acquired by the old man who told you about the fisherman problems. What? That tells me nothing! Ah, whatever. Well, that's the post game JFK. He has two different pirate sets. He has an early game pirate set, and then he has a late game pirate set. Ooh, Alex, you haven't played Dragon Quest V on the DS yet? Ah. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. I wish I could play that for the first time again. Okay, you know what? Well, we're done dicking around. Let's go. Let's go onward to Yggdrasil. I think you're in for a treat with 5. I think that 5 is one of the best 3 Dragon Quest games. It's in the top 3. I think it just narrowly beats out like 4, but it's really good. It's really goddamn good. Hey, baby. Oh. You're just gonna come over... You're just gonna come over here and tease me like that and then walk away? Dude. Which is better, DQ7 or DQ8? I think DQ8 is objectively better, but it's one of those things where depending on the kind of game that you prefer to play, I can also see people preferring 7. Oh shit, Rab, where'd you get all these points from? Ah, Sylv, we're so close. We're not even gonna have Hustle Dance before we get to, Mordagon. Or however it is Rap says it. Well, yeah, 7 definitely has way, way better character progression compared to 8. 8 really dialed it down to provide a more balanced overall experience. But yeah, if we want to talk about, like, character customization or, you know, job flexibility... That's a different discussion to have. Because then we're talking about 3, we're talking about 6, 7, 9, and 10. Is the map smaller in 16-bit mode? It feels smaller, yes. It might just be that you traverse it faster, but there's also, like, there's randomized encounters. So, I don't know which way I want to go first. Since it has random encounters, that slows you down a lot. Okay, I'm glad I came up here. So it probably takes about the same amount of time to get from one place to the other. It might still be faster on 2D mode. If I wanted to speedrun this game, I would do it in 2D mode. Dragon Quest X in English would be such a game changer. The only problem would be getting people to play it. Which is why, again, I argue just bundle it with Final Fantasy XIV subscriptions. You'll immediately have people who are already paying for a subscription jump into the game and go, ooh, what's this? And then they'll have like a backup MMO to play when, you know, they're burned out on FF14. And MMO burnout happens all the time. So it makes sense to me. It makes so much sense to me to do it that way. Anyone from Square is listening. You're not. Is there nothing even up there? There's nothing up there. What's the point? Some runny exoskeletons. Am I going to be playing Sword or Shield? Probably not. I'm kind of tired of Pokemon. I haven't really liked what I've seen of Sword and Shield so far. It looks like they're cutting a lot of corners. Nintendo just hasn't been the same since Iwata passed away. Like, he put a lot of really good stuff into motion, but it really looks like Sword and Shield is the first Pokemon game in a long time that he didn't have anything to do with. Luigi Master, thanks for the follow. Yep, we are getting Dragon Quest of the Stars, which surprised me. That's really important because it's the first live service Dragon Quest game that we're getting in the West, which means Japan is definitely starting to feel more comfortable about taking risks with the franchise over here. Mm-hmm. It's a mobile game. It's super popular in Japan, but it's also Dragon Quest, so why wouldn't it be? Hey, Spitfire, what's up? I don't think Iwata had anything to do with Pokemon for over a decade. No, he definitely stepped in and offered opinions on design. Was he a primary team member? No. But Iwata's word carried a lot of weight. Especially considering what he did with Gold and Silver back in the day. Doesn't matter if he was on the game or not. The development team, I guarantee you, the development team went to Iwata and said, "What do you think?" What music am I into? All sorts of stuff. I'm into good music. Go lay down, Kona. Go lay down, Kona. Is the U.S. getting DQ walk? We have been given no indication to believe that we are getting DQ walk. We're going to get Dragon Quest of the Stars. No! Sorrow, nobody said Dragon Quest X is coming to Canada. Dude, you gotta stop spreading bad information. Pokemon was okay when the first games came out. I don't know, it kind of feels like combat style's been stuck in between DQ 1 and 2 for over 20 years. I mean, Dragon Quest hasn't changed in like 30 years, so if it's not broke, don't fix it. People like the combat in Pokemon. What bothers me is just how lazy a lot of Sword and Shield looks. Their excuses for not having the national dex is really, really bullshit. There's just a lot of things I don't like about what they're doing. And, you know, after thinking about how good a lot of the design in Dragon Quest Monsters is, and especially having played just the first Cerulean game now, I mean, Pokemon's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think I want more out of my monster training RPGs. Gabe says, you know, I think it's about time we got an HD remake of Final Fantasy VI. You ain't wrong. 6 also kind of holds up pretty well, though. All right. So, we're going to try this trick with our skill seeds. We'll have Veronica. Hold on to them. Well, Sun and Moon did eventually get a national dex. It was just like, it was time-locked. Or it was delayed. They added it later on, which I'm fine with. You know, if they just said, hey, we're not going to have national dex at launch, we're going to add it in later, yeah, I'd be fine. That'd be totally understandable. But it's irritating to me that, you know, some of us have been using Pokemon since Generation 3. Some of the same Pokemon since Generation 3, and now out of nowhere, they're like, no, you can't bring them over. They straight up said it'll be this way in all Pokemon games going forward. All the more reason to not get into Sword and Shield. If people are happy with it, fine. They can keep playing Pokemon. But I think I'm done, and I have my reasons. What's my favorite Pokemon game? God, it's a toss-up between Generation 2, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or Diamond and Platinum, or Diamond and Pearl. Those are all the ones that I really got into. So yeah, I'll play Cyrillum for my monster breeding and training fix until we get a new Dragon Quest Monsters game. And hell, I've only finished one of the Dragon Quest monster titles. I still have other ones to play. Yep, I keep hearing Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 is amazing. I really liked Joker 2. Monsters 1 has been a bit of a slog. I heard Joker 2 bombed internationally, in part due to poor advertising, also because the internet already knew there was an expanded edition being worked on. Yeah, there was a perfect combination of things not going well for Joker 2. Joker 1 didn't do very well either. My favorite Pokemon? Shuckle. You always wanted to play Slime Mori Mori 3? Yeah. It was really disappointing that we didn't get that one. Oh wait, it hasn't happened yet. No need to cry. No need to cry. No crying until the end. Yeah, that's right, Alex. They had really bad timing with a lot of their earlier releases. Just really bad timing. You there, Tockle! You found a password for me. The Imperial Pantry of Parthenia via the Altar of the Chosen. Isn't that where the tournament was held in 4? Well, we're gonna have to go check that out. You didn't finish Dragon Quest Heroes? Heroes is worth playing through. It's a lot of fun. Maybe I'm weird, but I would have preferred 2D mode to be an 8-bit, because then the static monster sprites would have made more sense. Even DQ5 had animations. Did it? Did it? I don't recall 5, Super Famicom 5 having animations. I did on the DS, I don't remember it on Super Famicom though. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, because they used the same, didn't they build the 1 and 2 release for the Super Famicom off of 5's release? But yeah, an 8-bit release would have also been fun. Maybe they'll demake 8 as an 8-bit game. And then they could call it Dragon Quest 8-bit. Yeah, I don't think Super Famicom 5 had animations. I believe that 6 did, but not 5. Can somebody check that? I have that one on my channel also. I did play through Super Famicom 5. Actually, I haven't done 5 on the DS yet for the channel. What's up, Alan number 2? Dude, I said to watch it with the spoilers. Not everyone in chat has played through this yet. This is your only warning, Super Sorrow. Next time is a ban. Just because it's my 3rd time through doesn't mean everybody who's watching has seen the entire game. Don't talk about events that haven't happened yet. Okay? Alright, was going to do quests. There's a girl out by the tree. And then I think somebody needs... So, Burnderin confirms battle sprites in DQ5 were static. Thank you. Thank you. I was real confused. I'm sure that they could be animated in 6, just not 5. It's fine, Az. You haven't had to do any moderation in a while. Oh, no, Cyberventure. That wasn't actually aimed at you. That was aimed at somebody else. Oh, about the DQ5 thing and the animations. That's fine, too. Well, this is how we get the healer. All right. The rare white bulbs. Well, I'm glad I'm picking this up now. This would be a pain in the ass to do later. And where's the other guy? You. Okay, we don't have to go find that book yet. That's good. And red kale. Yeah, don't spoil the new stuff, and don't spoil any story events that haven't happened yet. Because there are going to be people who are watching this who might have not finished the game yet. Who got points? Was it Sylv? No. I know it's the mobile version, but I did pick up the first 3 games on Switch. I'm so glad that they're actually using the mobile versions for the Switch, because those are the best versions of the first 3 games. I mean, yeah, we're missing Pachisi and, you know, a lot of the bonus content from the Game Boy Color for 3, but it's excellent. Excellent. Excellent choice. Now, if anybody spoils new Switch content, you insta-ban. Insta-ban. We're not playing this game again. I don't have the patience to put up with it anymore. Ba 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 bum. Oh, we should totally be fine to take those seeds off of Veronica now. See if that works. I hope that works. Just wish Trilogy didn't smooth out the NPCs. They look out of place now. Yeah, because they're kind of hand-drawn instead of pixelated. I will admit it does look kind of weird on that big of a screen. On phones, it didn't really look like that. On phones, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, we're past the point where we showed the Elder of the Orbs. So, sweet. Thank you, Cyberventure. God, I hate these things. These things were such a dick in 5. Did they use different sprites on the mobile versions? They look the same to me. Maybe it's just been that long. That's possible. I don't think that like 85% of people are assholes. Not intentionally. I think that a lot of people just don't think about how their actions can impact others first. I don't think that they're trying to be assholes. They're just too caught up in what they're doing to think about how it affects others. They need some redirection at times. Should I get the DS copy of DQ4? If it's at a price that you're willing to pay, and you're planning on playing through it, yes. Keep in mind, it is not the most complete version of 4 that is available to you. The mobile version of DQ4 actually has all the content. And by all the content, I mean Party Chat. Party Chat is not available in the DS version. For somebody like me, who usually forgets Party Chat exists, not a big deal. But a lot of people really love Party Chat, and that was a major loss for them. Just saying that as a species, we're naturally more inclined to douchebaggery of galactic destruction regardless of intent. Well, yeah, but that's just an evolved behavior. We're naturally selfish creatures because we've evolved to look out for ourselves and those closest to us. If you're not part of our, like, immediate family or clique, then you know, if you're not part of the pack, then you're not somebody that you're immediately thinking of looking out for. So it's an evolutionary trait, and it's helped us to get to where we are today. And it's something that I believe we'll work our way out of and improve upon. I have a really positive outlook on humanity, in case that hasn't sunk in yet. I actually really like humanity. We do really neat things. We trip up a lot, but We're figuring it out. I don't want to go that way. There's probably an item on the ground over there. I bet you there's a shiny. Where's the shiny? I don't see it. Fine, maybe there is no shiny. Ow! What the hell, man? That was rude. I'm what I refer to as a cynical optimist. I like that. Go eat some pancakes, Super Sorrow. I hope you enjoy them. Get in the first forest. Poor Cyclops. Cyclops is like, ooh, look at the little squishy. Ah, I'm dead in 2 turns. I just got killed by a 5-year-old with a whip. Don't feel bad about it. I'm just like, you know, just bear in mind, I will ban you. You made a mistake. You've apologized. And we're done with the discussion. Working in retail killed the vast majority of tolerance I had for people in general. And I get that. I hated people the most when I was working in a call center. Nothing like customer-facing service positions. Customer service positions just... Oof. They really expose the worst parts of people. Hell yeah, Kiba Curtis. I am absolutely playing in 16-bit mode. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. Okay? That sounded like the okay of somebody who's done with her work. Yay! Alright, we need to find red kale and fight a white. Not a red white or a blue white, but a white. Oh god, it's like Dragon Quest 3 all over again. Fuck! There we go. Who remembers that? What system do I think is best to play DQ11? Unless you are real big on graphics and performance, I would say the Switch, because the Switch gives you the option between the modern graphics or the classic graphics. It's got the most content on it. You have options for both Japanese and English voice tracks. You've got